Hey, good afternoon. Chris Merrill, WBAP. Pleasure being with you. Got a new study, and the survey says you are not getting enough sleep, and when you don't get enough sleep, your brain starts to age prematurely. Well, let me elaborate. It's not just not getting enough sleep. It's those that don't sleep at all. The old all-nighter. They say if you pull an all-nighter, it impairs cognitive function. It increases anxiety and decreases alertness, and as it turns out, it also makes your brain appear older on brain scans. I don't think anybody gave your brain another birthday cake or any more candles on it. Sleep is an essential timeout for our body, according to CNET. Got to heal and recover from our day, and our brains do the same thing. Memory consolidation, clearing toxins, and creating new neural pathways only happen while we sleep. There is good news, though, and that is that if you pull an all-nighter and your brain all of a sudden starts to get older, you can rejuvenate your brain by simply going to sleep again. Lauriston Crockett is a longevity expert, and he wrote the book Peptides Are Life. And Lauriston, listen, you study people getting old, you study people staying young, and obviously sleep has got to be a major factor in all of that. We got to have it, right?
Yeah, we do. I study this every day, and I work with people around the world about this every day. Sleep and exercise. We're having issues, and a lot of people don't understand that, the human brain has approximately 86 billion neurons and nerve cells, so we really need to have brain health, but we don't really give it a lot of thought.
So, which is ironic, of course. We're not giving it thought, right, our brains? So, I mean, the brain, how much does the brain impact the rest of the body's, say, premature aging? We've all heard about how old is your body, how old is your brain. How much do those two work in tandem?
The brain actually impacts everything, every function in your body. It goes back to peptides. People don't understand that the human brain, has every neuron, every cell in the human brain has a peptide. The average human body has 37.2 trillion cells. Every cell has a peptide. So coming from the brain, it produces hormones that functions and signals the rest of the body to do everything. So if we don't have brain health, the rest of the body is not working properly, and we're aging faster with more disease.
Can you refresh my memory on peptides? I apologize, but I don't remember my high school biology on peptides.
Sure. So I wrote a book on it, Peptides Are Life. And so, the short term of it, peptides is a short chain amino acid, but really the word peptide, we have to get people to understand it better. The word peptide comes from the Greek root word peptos. Peptos means digested. So our body makes all of its peptides from the foods that we're eating from our digestive system, and that's really the definition of a peptide.
All right. So how do we make our peptides better then?
Well, by doing that, you say we can eat a proper diet, but we're having different issues and different health issues now is because a lot of people don't understand, and like you said, we deal in this daily, is that when we reach the age of 29 and 30, our digestive system slows down. And by doing that, our body is not able to produce the peptide fueling that we used to get when we were younger men and women. So we start having aging problems with, more disease, brain function, brain fog, gaining weight, and things of that nature. So basically, we need to start peptide fueling, and this is what we, are experts in, how we help humans and pets across the world by doing this. But, kind of comes back to brain function. The really scary thing, and I want people to understand, is and the World Health Organization in 2019 said we had 50 million people with Alzheimer's dementia, but by the year 2050, we're going to be over 152 million people that have this health issue. So we really need to start giving consideration about that. Now, getting back to brain health, we need sleep, and by sleeping, we have so many different things that happen to us, memory, cognitive functions, emotional regulations, brain detoxification, creativity. But, we're having other issues with just our habits because we're so addicted to these phones that we have so much brain stimulation. We're not able to calm down and slip into a sleep mode, which is actually going to rejuvenate and help us live a longer life and keep our brains from shrinking with more, brain disease and dysfunctions.
I've said this for a long time. Lauriston Crockett is our longevity expert, and he wrote Peptides Are Life. I've said this for a long time, that the phones are going to kill us. They are making us dumber, and they're going to kill off society. And that's partly because of the phones themselves and the screen time. Part of it's because of what's on the phone, and that is social media. whatever it is, it's the beginning of the end, and we have brought this upon ourselves.
They were designed to be highly, highly addictive, and for us to be able to calm down and go into sleep mode. One thing that we're doing now, we're working with, is something called like peptide fueling. So we created a peptide that actually bypasses the digestive system, goes directly into the blood, since every cell in the body has a peptide. And it has something there called a neural growth factor, which is a peptide growth factor, 100% natural, but it absolutely helps bathe the brain 24 hours a day, and it helps the synapses of the brain fire more effectively, and it helps you slip into sleeping faster, and you're actually getting, reversing the aging effects and the damage that we've done by not getting enough sleep. It also works in all the other parts of the body. But this is why I've written many, many books now called Peptide Fueling. And if you really want to read up and you're worried about this, I just wrote one which is on our website called Peptide Fueling, Unleashing the Ultimate IQ. And you can find that on genostim.com for free. That's GENOSTIM.com for free. Please download it and start thinking about, a lot of people are coming to me talking about brain fog. Crockett, I got brain fog all the time. I said, okay, well, let's think about that. Yeah. And we get them past this. I work with a lot of doctors that have brain fog, and they start doing peptide fueling 24 hours a day. You have these peptides in your blood 24 hours a day, and it just starts rejuvenating yourself.
I'll tell you what, you're speaking my language here, my friend, because I'm feeling that brain fog, especially about this time of day.
Let's get you some peptides down there. We're going to take care of you.
Yeah. I got to peptide up a little bit. All right, so I'm fascinated by all this. I'm going to do some more follow-up on that, but also, obviously, sleep, as you made mention. We got it. It's probably the first thing we can fix, or the easiest thing to fix. Put the phone down, get some sleep, and then let's fix the diet, get the peptides, everything else we got to do. And
or let's don't forget taking a daily nap. Taking a daily nap, that really helps you out a lot, and it kind of pays back what you missed the night before if you couldn't get proper sleep. So a daily nap, 20 to 30 minutes, is amazing to help reverse some of this.
I should point this out, too. Lauriston Crockett is our longevity expert. I saw in the bio that you became a new dad here recently, right? You're 64 and you just became a new dad? That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Yeah,
Maxton will turn 1 on October 7th. We have a big party planned for him. And, like I said, these peptides have been in my blood for 20 years. So peptides can increase your lifespan between 10 to 30%. So you say, am I really 64, or do we have to do the math on the cellular level? Because my doctors tell me I'm not aging at regular rates, and I'm not going to argue with them. But, yes, I'm very, very happy to be a father, and I get to collect Hot Wheels again. So I'm having a great time.
That's great. That's awesome. And obviously I'm sure that being a little bit younger, you probably look a little bit younger, which probably helps you find yourself a nice mate who's in that birthing age too. I mean, it's just...
She's absolutely wonderful, greatest mother I could ever expect. But guys, like I said, it's not just with me. If it works for me, it's going to work for you. I'm in the gym doing 6,000 reps a week for fun, riding my bike, walking my dog, and playing with my child and doing things. But again, I'm getting peptides in my system every day. And again, if every function in every cell in your body has a peptide, we need to be peptide fueling and throw away these other supplements that are made from byproducts of petroleum and coal tar, and start thinking about putting peptides into our blood and to our system, bypassing the digestive system, because it slows down. And watch how you rejuvenate in a very, very short time. It's not just me. It can happen to everyone.
Love it. Lauriston Crockett, again, you'll find out more at Genostim, Genostim, genostim.com. Mr. Crockett, thank you very much, my friend.
It's always a blessing being with you. Thank you. Have a great one.
You too. Thank you.